Ladies, are you tired of dealing with that fupa, that little belly fat that just won't go away no matter what you do? You've tried everything and you just don't know what steps you need to take to actually get rid of it. Well, if so, keep watching because I'm going to show you exactly how to get rid of your fupa in 14 days. So I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. I just had to make sure I actually did the proper research for you. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get rid of your fupa forever in only 14 days. Look, fupa is that belly fat that's right over the pelvic bone that just seems not to want to go away no matter what you do, no matter how much you diet, no matter how hard you exercise, no matter if you eat salad all day. Sometimes you just can't get rid of it. So ladies, I definitely understand. I've helped so many clients deal with this problem and actually fix this. So if you're struggling with this, these 3 tips right here that I'm about to give you are going to be paramount, all right? So let's jump straight into it, all right? Number 1, you have to be in a calorie deficit, all right? Now, you hear this all the time, Justin. I've heard this tons of times, but guess what? You haven't heard it this way. Look, if you want to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Point blank, period. But I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. Maybe you're not someone who goes to the gym 24/7. Maybe you're someone who doesn't want to eat salad all day. Maybe you're someone who doesn't work out. If that's the case, do this. Get 10,000 steps every single day, right? What does this do? This maximizes your fat burning potential without increasing your appetite. Because guess what? If you go to the gym and you get on that treadmill and you run your heart out, run, Forrest, run, and you just running all day, guess what? Your appetite is going to go up. Your appetite is going to increase. Instead of doing that, what I want you to do is I want you to get 10,000 steps, right? That way you're maximizing your fat burning potential, but you're not actually increasing your appetite. Are you getting what I'm saying? And you may be saying to yourself, 10,000 steps, that's so long. Oh my God. But it's really not. Break it down into increments, all right? Get 250 in the morning. Get 250 in the afternoon. Get 250 after you get off work. And get 250 before you lay your head on that pillow. Do you get what I mean? I hope so. So if you can do this, guess what's going to happen? You're going to burn roughly 250 to 500 calories a day, all right, without you having to do anything, okay? So make sure you utilize the power of walking. Walking got me shredded. Without walking, I probably would not be in the shape that I am in right now. So let's get to number 2. Core and ab exercises. If you want to lose that fupa, you have to burn that fat away, right? You have to do the right exercises to strengthen the core, but also strengthen the abdominal muscles, right? And make sure it's super tight. That way, when you lose the fat, you can actually see your abs, or if you don't want abs, maybe you don't want that ab look, you will have that slim and slender look on your abdominals, all right? So to do that, you need the right exercises, okay? Number 1 is going to be in and outs, all right? In and outs are a very good lower abdominal exercise that's going to target those lower abs. So make sure you utilize that. Number 2 is going to be crunches. Of course, we all hate crunches, but crunches are going to target the upper abs, right? And it's just a real good movement just to burn some extra fat, all right? Number 3 is going to be shoulder touchers. Make sure you utilize this. Now, you might say to yourself, this isn't an ab exercise. But what it is it's a fat burning exercise. That way you're going to burn a lot of calories doing this, and also you're kind of like in the plank position, and you're going to utilize your core strength and your core muscles. That is going to benefit you in the long run, just having a strong core in general. All right. And last but not least, we just got through talking about planks. And yes, you have to do some planks, ladies. Planks are going to do you a major justice, all right? And not just regular planks, side to side plank touches, all right? This right here is going to target the side of your abs, each side, and also the front. So that way you're hitting that fupa from each and every area. You're like Mike Tyson with pop, pop, pop. You're knocking that fupa out, all right? That's what I want you to do. I want you to knock that fupa out, okay? You can do this. It's going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but it's going to be simple, all right? Let's get into number 3. Number 3, this is going to be a super huge one. Now, there's a whole lot of content on YouTube right now that talks about how to get rid of a fupa, all right? And all of them focus on the exercises, focus on the physical activity. And yes, as you see, my last 2 were physical activities and exercises. But no one on YouTube talks about this, all right? What actually causes the majority of the fupa issues is going to be your dietary intake, okay? Not just what you're eating, specific things that you should be avoiding, okay? And that is going to be foods that bloat, all right? You want to stay away from bloating foods, especially if you're vegan right now. You can deal with a lot of bloating. When I first went vegan, I dealt with tons of bloating, all right? I used to pound the beans. I was a bean pounder, all right? I was a bean pounder. Just pounded all day, okay? No pun intended. And it messed me up. I couldn't keep my abs. I couldn't keep that shredded look. I was completely incapable of figuring this out until a year later when I figured it out, my second year of being vegan. I did my research. I learned this a long time ago, and I've been following it ever since. And you have to do the same thing if you want to get rid of that fupa. All right? So how do you do it? Well, number 1, you got to avoid certain foods. Avoid foods that are super high in fiber. Fiber is going to, too much fiber is going to cause a whole lot of bloating. Now, we all need fiber in our diet to have healthy bowel movement, things like that. But you don't want to overdo fiber, which a lot of people do, okay? So you want to avoid foods that are high in fiber. What are those foods? Things like broccoli, things like bread, especially whole grain bread, all right? Please stay away from that. Different things that has gluten in it, okay? Also, you want to stay away from beans, all right? The magical fruit, the more you eat them, the more you... I'm not going to say that, but you get what I'm saying, okay? So you want to stay away from things like that. Beans, bread, broccoli, popcorn is a big one, and things that cause your fiber levels to go up super high. You want to avoid those. You want to stick to things like berries, light foods, and things like that, and it's going to zap away that fupa for you. And if you do this for the next 14 days, 10,000 steps every single day, next 14 days. If you can do this for the next 14 days, 10,000 steps, these ab exercises, these 4 ab exercises that I told you, every single day. Number 3, avoid high fiber foods to decrease bloating. That fupa will be zapped away. All right? Now, if this video was any value to you, comment below the most valuable part. Also, if you need help blasting away your fupa and you need that accountability, that motivation, and a clear-cut meal plan and fitness plan to help you, I want you to click the link below right now and schedule a call with me, all right? On that call, we're going to go over your goals, what's been stopping you up to this point from making it happen, and a proven process to get you from point A to point B, all right? So, till next time, fuel yourself and don't fool yourself, okay? Peace.